Now let's start our happy world. Welcome to the happy world of Avyakti Children Season 3, Day 28. So today we have little Angel, Sister Yashaswini, and her parents. So would like to welcome our Angel. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar, and we are here to hear you.
Om Shanti. My name is Yashaswi and I am 10 years old. It's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me. This is my mother, Sister Kirti, and this is my father, Brother Dilip. I would like to ask some questions.
Hello, welcome. So how you said you were 10 years old?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you located?
In Maryland.
Okay. All right. Let's hear your question.
So my first question is how to focus more on my studies.
How to focus more on your studies?
Yeah, so like every time I study, I kind of get distracted and I can't concentrate.
Hmm. Do you like studying when you're moving? Do you like what happens when you get distracted? What do you do?
Well, I space off somewhere and I just look out my window or something.
Mm.
And then I just start thinking about something else.
All right, right. So we need to find a way that you can bring your focus back, right? And so it's good to have like something, right? Like sometimes what happens is if you have a stress ball or some like little squishy thing and you keep playing with it, then you bring your attention back. Did you understand? So let's say you have a rubber band, right? And you keep playing with it and you realize then your attention comes back to it.
Mm-hmm.
So then your attention comes back to your studies.
Okay.
Are you doing well in school? Do you get good grades?
Yeah.
And don't worry about it. If you're getting good grades, not to worry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you play enough?
Huh?
Do
Excuse me.
you play enough?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So just good to remember Baba. And also another thing that really helps is before you sit down to study, just remember Baba for 5 minutes. And then invoke Baba. Just say, Baba, come and study with me.
Mm-hmm.
So every time your mind wanders, Baba will tap and say, child, study, study.
Okay.
Okay.
So my next question is, how could I resolve any conflicts in the school?
With your friends, you mean?
Yeah, with my friends.
You know, sometimes conflicts happen because we are having a difference of opinion, right? Like they have a difference of opinion, I have a difference of opinion. And also sometimes conflicts happen because people are doing something you don't want them to do. And so it's really important to find out, is that okay with you, right? Don't just give in to people, right? Don't just say, oh, because I don't want conflict, I will give in to whatever they want, right? So we need to be very clear. If this is what we want, and if this is what Baba would want me to do, then just remember Baba. Many times, just remembering Baba will resolve the conflict. Like instead of saying something to someone, right? Like let's say they're saying something to you, instead of responding, just remember Baba and invoke Baba into the situation, and Baba will make it happen.
Got it. Okay.
But also don't be afraid of conflict, right? We shouldn't move away from conflict, because sometimes conflict is important because people want you to do that you don't want to do. So at that time, you have to connect with Baba and see, do I really want to do this or not? And if you feel, the message you're getting in your heart, no, I don't want to do this, don't be afraid. Just say no.
Okay, so my final question is, how do you like make friends, like make more friends? Like I have like many friends at school, but like I just want to find a strategy of how to make more friends.
More friends, like at work, at home,
No,
instead of
like at school. Yeah, like in
at
school.
school. At school, you want to make more friends. More friends. You know, you have other interests, like apart from studies, you must be having other interests, right? Do you do extracurricular activities?
Yeah.
So it's good to find people you're interested, they have interests and you have interests and they interests match.
Mhm.
So let's say you like music,
Mhm.
to make friends in your music class, right? Because then they are interested in music, you're interested in music. So you have to make friends with like-minded people. So what are your interests? What do you like to do?
Well, I like to do art
Mm-hmm.
and I like to play my instrument,
Which instrument do you play?
the trumpet.
Ah, wonderful. So do you have an art class?
Well, no, I'm self-taught.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So maybe, you know what you could do, Yashaswini? You could start a club in your school,
Mhm.
like an art club.
The thing is, they don't allow clubs in school.
Oh, they don't? Wow. Then you just have to find out a way of finding who in your class like art.
Mhm.
And then you make friends with those people. So you have something in common and then you can do projects together. Like
Yeah,
you could do a project and say, like, what kind of art do you like? Do you like drawing, painting,
I like sketching.
sketching? So then you can have projects. Then you can say, okay, let's sketch trees today, like for this week, right? And then you can have a friendly like a friendly, not competition, but friendly interaction with people, saying, okay, let's do this together, let's do this together. So find a way of finding people who like sketching, who like drawing.
Okay.
Then you can make friends, because you don't want to make friends just for the sake of making friends. You want to make friends that you have similar interest.
Mhm.
Then both of you can progress together.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being you. Parents, you want to share something?
Om Shanti. My name is Kirti.
Om Shanti Kirti.
Yeah, I have a question like how to raise a kids with a good sanskar in their life and how to motivate kids to follow the spiritual path.
You seem to be doing a very good job. You seem to be doing a very good job of raising Yashaswini with
And
good sanskaras and following the spiritual path. And you have to tell me actually, because you seem to be doing such a good job. One thing though, you have to respect them. You give them options, but you have to respect their choice. Even if they are little, if they don't want to do something, don't force. You have to respect that. But Yashaswini, you want to be here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you like about Baba?
What I like about Baba is that he gives me everything I need. I don't have anything here that I don't like. Yeah, he gives me everything I need. He makes me happy.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go, Kirti. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I have one last question, Sister Serene. Hi. Mhm. So my name is Dilip, brother Dilip. Yeah. Whenever I go to India, like it is, I find it often hard to follow the dharana, especially when I meet the relatives or when I go to some temple when they give prasad and things like that. Like we don't eat outside food, but when we are not at home and we are, there is no other option other than going to a restaurant and eat, or taking outside food. So it's very hard to make a balance between what we have learned in the Murali's dharana and trying to keep up with what, when you go to relatives home, they forced to feed us with a lot of good things. So we can't say no. We are very obligated because we meet once a while, and they feel bad. So it's very hard to how what are the suggestions? How can we find a balance there? With the murli and with the gyan and dharana and the Lokik stuff.
When I was working, I used to, we had to take clients to really these big restaurants. And I used to take my own little, plastic box to these restaurants. And I used to feel very self-conscious, like everyone else is eating in these fine, China, like fine dining. And then I'm taking out this little plastic box and eating. And what I noticed is when I started feeling comfortable, that I started feeling comfortable with what I was doing, then everyone accepted. And so when you start feeling comfortable that this is what Baba wants me to do, then you will automatically say no. And you could use some yuktis like, oh, all of a sudden I developed an allergy to whatever, right? Allergy to sugar, allergy to whatever that you don't want to eat. You could say, I suddenly developed an allergy. You could say that, but you should feel comfortable. So whenever you feel comfortable, then you will know then that time that you don't want to eat it. So wait till you feel comfortable. But also talk to Baba, make sure that you're taking his help and taking his guidance on how to do this, how can I feel comfortable in saying no?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, sister. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. It's wonderful to meet all of you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's wonderful to meet you. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Thank you so much, Angel and parents, and also to Sister Shireen. Wonderful chit chat. Thank you for coming to Avyakti Parivar. So